We have officially reached the end of Marvel's Phase 5. Ironheart was the last project to come from Phase 5. We now move into Phase 6. And now a lot of people are asking, what comes next for Marvel? What does Phase 6 look like? And what about after Avengers Secret Wars, which will end Phase 6? What happens in Phase 7? Or, as I've been saying, it could actually go back to Phase 1 because it looks like we are indeed going to be getting some type of soft reboot after Avengers Secret Wars. So could the MCU reset and go back to Phase 1? It is possible. So in this video, we'll break down all we know about Phase 6, including the overall arching story that Marvel Studios is going to tell about Doctor Doom. Of course, we'll go over the projects that are going to happen in Phase 6, but then we'll dive into Phase 7 and what Marvel's specific plans are for their new soft rebooted universe and the mutants coming to the MCU. And if you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date on all things in the MCU, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So we're going to dive into the overall story of Phase 6, but firstly, we'll go over every confirmed movie and show coming. Right around the corner is the Fantastic Four First Steps coming July 25th. After the Fantastic Four, we have Eyes of Wakanda, the animated series, coming August 27th. And this is confirmed to be 4 episodes long and canon to the MCU. Then we have Marvel Zombies coming out October 3rd. This is reportedly an R-rated spin-off of the What If Undead Extravaganza episode, and it's going to be 4 episodes long as well. Then in December of this year, we are getting the Wonder Man Disney Plus show, which is going to be 8 episodes long, each episode being 30 minutes each. And in this, we'll also see the return of Trevor, who we last saw in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Then, although it does not have an official date, the special presentation itself is confirmed, and that is the Punisher special presentation. It is believed to come out right before Daredevil Born Again. And speaking of Daredevil Born Again, Season 2 is coming out in March 2026, so you could probably expect the Punisher special presentation to release in March as well. Then the Punisher is going to return once again July 31st, 2026 in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Based on what we've heard, it sounds like both the Punisher and the Hulk are going to be joining Spider-Man in this new movie. But to top it all off, we are hearing that it is actually the Savage Hulk that is going to be returning, not the Hulk that we have right now, not Professor Hulk. And I think fans are going to be really excited to see the Savage Hulk return finally. Then we have 3 Disney Plus shows that are confirmed, yet we don't have specific release dates for yet. We have X-Men 97 Season 2 coming in 2026. We have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 coming in 2026. And then we have the Vision Quest Disney Plus show. And what we've heard about this show so far sounds very interesting. Ultron is returning, along with other AIs that Tony Stark made, like Jarvis. And then at the end of 2026, December 18th, we finally get to Avengers Doomsday, where Robert Downey Jr. returns to the MCU, but this time as a villain, not a hero, Doctor Doom. Although it does sound like he might view himself as the hero, which we're about to get into in just a bit. After Doomsday, there is an untitled mystery movie scheduled for July 23rd of 2027. We also believe there will be another project between Doomsday and Secret Wars that does not have an official release date yet. As far as what these movies could be, we've heard a lot of talk about Doctor Strange 3, Shang-Chi 2, a Scarlet Witch project, Thor 5. Those are the most likely options, but nothing is confirmed at this point in time. And then, of course, Avengers Secret Wars coming December 17th, 2027. So that's the lineup. And as we get closer and closer to Doomsday, everything's going to start to connect a lot more, and the overall story of Doom is going to come into the equation. Based on what we've been hearing so far, it does sound like Doctor Doom, originally at least in the film, will believe that he is in fact setting out to save the multiverse, which is pretty similar to what happens in the comics. In the comics, he finds out that the Beyonders, nigh omnipotent beings that sit outside of the multiverse, sit beyond the multiverse, created molecule men. They put a molecule man in each universe, exactly the same as all of the others, as a multiversal bomb. And essentially the Beyonders plan on setting off each molecule man, each bomb at the same time to destroy the multiverse. So Doctor Doom and a molecule man start to kill molecule men in other universes to lessen the damage. However, when they do this, they start to cause incursions. So ultimately, Doom was trying to stop the multiverse from being destroyed, but once he realized that that he couldn't stop it and the incursions were inevitable, he decides to attack the Beyonders instead using a giant bomb made up of multiple molecule men. He steals their powers, then creates Battleworld, one world that is left over after the destruction of the multiverse that consists of many different remnants of a bunch of different universes. Based on what we've heard, Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday is going to believe that he is indeed the hero trying to save the multiverse. But that probably means he's going about it in his own Doom-like way, because we've also heard that he's going to attack the X-Men. We've also heard that he is going to take the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, Franklin Richards, and he's also going to, of course, be fighting the Avengers. In fact, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige said that in Avengers Doomsday, we will see our new Avengers, the Thunderbolts, the Wakandans, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men go up against Doctor Doom. And we hear that Doomsday specifically ends at the TVA with a giant multiversal scene because Doom seeks out Loki, which makes sense because Loki right now is holding the multiverse together. From there, after Avengers Doomsday, we will most likely get Battleworld. The entire multiverse will be destroyed and we'll get God Emperor Doom ruling over the only thing that's left. That is until the Avengers come together, defeat him, and then Franklin Richards, the son of Reed and Sue, then creates a new multiverse. In the comics, Franklin has the ability to create universes. And after they defeat Doom in Secret Wars in the comics, Franklin does indeed start creating universes and they restore the multiverse essentially, which is what we believe is going to happen in the MCU, which brings us to the next part. Phase 7. Or again, like I mentioned, this could be Phase 1 because the multiverse will kind of be reset. We know we're going into a new universe regardless of whatever happens, and this new universe is going to have the X-Men with the Avengers and with the Fantastic Four. So obviously the X-Men are going to be a huge importance to this next saga, and Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, has already said what comes next is the mutant era. And make no mistake, Marvel is working on everything that is going to happen after Secret Wars. An X-Men movie is already confirmed. We already have a writer, Michael Leslie, and we have our official director, Jake Schreier, who directed The Thunderbolts. And Marvel already has 4 release dates scheduled for 2028. We have February 18th, May 5th, November 10th, and December 15th. One of these is for the X-Men. We also believe another one is for Black Panther 3, which is confirmed. We also believe one could be for Thor 5 because we've been hearing that's going to come after Secret Wars. And another one could be for a Midnight Suns project because we've been hearing that that's back on at Marvel Studios. It's in development again. Which brings us to the next thing that we've heard. Very long ago, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige said that he was going to focus on a bunch of different sides of the MCU. A grounded side, a cosmic side, and a supernatural side. Well, although that plan got derailed with Phase 4 and Phase 5 because of everything that happened, COVID, the actor strikes, the writer strikes, Marvel firing Jonathan Majors, who played Kang the Conqueror, and moving away from Kang the Conqueror and going to Doom, bringing Robert Downey Jr. back, that obviously derailed their plans, but now we're hearing that in Phase 7, Kevin Feige wants to get back to that, focusing on the mutants, of course, but then focusing on the cosmic side and focusing on the supernatural side, which would be the Midnight Suns. And now, with Mephisto being in the MCU, the reports that we've heard in the past are probably still very true. Marvel wants Mephisto to be the big bad of the supernatural side. Marvel has also confirmed that they are making a Nova project. Based on what we've heard, they're deciding whether they want it to be a movie or a show right now. But regardless of what they decide, a movie or a show, we've heard that Annihilus is going to be the villain of Nova for that project, and then a villain overall for the cosmic side of the MCU. And for the mutants, we've heard quite a bit of villains are probably showing up, like Mr. Sinister, Bolivar Trask, and Senator Robert Kelly. And Marvel is working on all of this right now. Kevin Feige once said if you look at everything that they've officially announced, they have 5 to 10 years planned past that. So everything's announced up to Avengers Secret Wars. That means they have plans all the way out to 2032. But based on everything that we've went over in this video, it looks like the future of Marvel Studios is brighter than it has ever been before. Even if you're not excited for Doom, the next phase is going to bring us the X-Men, a cosmic side, and a supernatural side. But I, for one, am excited for Doomsday, Secret Wars, Phase 7, and everything in between. But go ahead and let me know how excited you are or not in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel news. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.